Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the different rave personalities or stereotypes that you may encounter in the EDM and music festival community. Welcome to the video, you guys. We are really excited to be tackling this topic today. If you guys are new to our channel, we aim to provide entertaining and educational videos for the music festival community. So if you're new, we would absolutely love it if you guys would consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the post notifications bell down below. You can also follow along with us on Instagram at It's the Lunchbox and at LunchboxFam on TikTok if that's your thing. You can rest assured there is never a shortage of content coming from us. So today is all about discussing the different types of rave personas or rave personalities or stereotypes, whatever you want to call it, in this community. Myself and a few members of the Lunchbox fam are going to get into what type of ravers we consider ourselves and what characteristics sort of fall into those categories. And again, this is meant to be fun. Please do not take this too seriously. We don't want anyone to get personally offended. It is meant for fun. So to kick things off, I'm just gonna share some very popular rave personalities that a lot of people might have heard of before. This is just a short list. There are so many more. Honestly, it could be endless. So these are just probably some of the most popular ones you've heard of. So we have a rave mom and dad, a wook, a bass head, or a headbanger. They can kind of go interchangeably. A house head, a techno snob, a solo raver or a rave couple, a rave newbie or a rave veteran, a candy kid, a plur princess, a bro, a shuffler, or a flow artist. And again, those are just to name a few personalities. I would personally consider myself, first and foremost, a rave mom. I'm 100% the personality type of a rave mom. And what that is somebody who is basically responsible for her group. I like to make sure everybody is having a good time, they're taken care of, they have the essentials that they need at an event. So I'm making sure everybody stays hydrated. I have chapstick or gum if you need it. I usually have a good idea of the schedule of the day. So people look to me to see like what set are we gonna attend next? What's the game plan? I still have an incredible time. It's just I'm a type A personality and that's basically what I am in a nutshell. So definitely a rave mom. I'm also a house head. I love house music. Any subgenre of house music, I love it. I love to dance to it. So a house head is somebody who's basically just obsessed with all things house music. I would also consider myself a candy kid or a plur princess. I love the plur mentality, which plur stands for peace, love, unity, and respect. It's just a mantra that some of us ravers like to live our lives by, especially when we are at a live event. So I like to personally wear a lot of candy on my wrists. I also wear a lot of perler necklaces, and those are just different beaded patterns that you can make with different logos or sayings, and you can trade them at events to meet new people, make new friends, and I love that whole aspect of rave culture. So I definitely consider myself a little bit of a candy kid and an amateur shuffler, but not great, so we're not gonna get into that. So that is me in a nutshell. I am now gonna hand it over to a few other members of the Lunchbox fam to introduce themselves and what their rave personas are. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley. So I've been thinking all week about what my rave stereotype is, and I've been having a little bit of a hard time with it because I really am not one specific thing. I have traits of each of the ones that I'm about to say. So first and foremost, even though I don't look like it right now, I am a little bit of a wook. I'm a huge Bass Nectar fan. He is my end all be all. Bass Nectar fans and that whole experimental bass sound are really known to have a wook fan base. So I have to embrace it. I normally don't dress up a ton. I'm very casual when it comes to festivals. I'm never wearing costumes. I'm normally wearing a pashmina, dark clothes. Sometimes you can see me in a leather fanny pack. I'm more casual. Honestly, I'm trying my hardest to make it through the weekend, surviving off of baby wipe showers, and wooks are not known for being clean. So I fully take on that persona in terms of the way I dress, my cleanliness, and the music I like. Next up, I'm the rave mom. I'm not as responsible as the typical rave mom, but I have everything that any of my friends could need. I always have my hydration pack stuff full, and I think that is specifically what makes me the rave on. I always have water when other people neglect to fill up or even bring in their hydration pack, which is a huge mistake. I always have chapstick, band-aids, blister band-aids, a phone charger with multiple wires in it. I just am always prepared with those items that no one wants to carry. I'm always down to help you if you need help, but I'm also there to have fun with you, and my craziness and dedication to have fun right alongside you is what makes me a rave aunt. This kind of ties in with the wook persona, but I'm definitely a bass head. I never liked house at all until recently. I am getting into it, but I've always been the bass stage till I die. Finally, I don't know if this is necessarily a stereotype, but I'm making it one because it should be one, but I am like a chiller. I'm looking for a spot I can sit. I'm always looking for a hammock. I have a couch pouch that I will set up in the middle of the crowd. So sorry to anybody that's annoyed by that. I always find a way to sit. If we're at a Nectar event, I'm begging my friends if we can be up in the stands instead of on the floor, so I have an opportunity to sit in the chair. I actually don't see that many sets when I'm normally at a festival because I want to go leisurely between each place. And when I am at a set, I'm normally chilling in the back, grooving with my friends. I'm never in a mosh pit. You will never see me in one, ever, even if I am a bass head. I'm a chill bass head, and I'm just going with the flow. So if there is a name of the stereotype, you guys should comment it down below and let me know how I can categorize myself, because there's gotta be other people out there that do that as well and own it as their identity and have a name for it. Please let me know.
Hey guys, I'm Frisky Hug, and if you were to ask me what kind of raver I am, I would tell you that I fit the stereotype of a wanderer. What does that mean? Well, that means that when I go to festivals, I like to see what else there is to see aside from just the music and the stages. I like to see vendors. I like to see what kind of food they have. Sometimes there's roller coasters. Sometimes there's galleries. Other times they have these really cool secret spots that you've never heard of. Like, there was this one time when I went through a fence door, and there was this little hidden stage and nobody knew about it. Why? Because everyone just kind of selects where they want to go and they stick to that. I like to see what else this whole experience can offer, because that's what ultimately it is. It's an experience. It's not a concert. If I wanted to go to a concert, I would go to one. But I'm here at a festival and I love to wander around. Plus, wandering has brought me all of my beautiful friends that I have today.
Hey again guys, it's Ashley from Oral Life with Ash. Okay, so EDM stereotypes. For me, first and foremost, I am a house head. Guys, I grew up on house. It was played when I was a wee baby. I'm the kind of house fan though, I'm the old school house fan. I'm going to the barbecue and playing house fan. I'm going to Boys Town in Chicago and hanging out with the crew kind of house fan. I like old school, I do like new school, but you can't go wrong with old school house type of fan, okay? I'm so old school that I like to go to the Chosen Few barbecue. If you're from Chicago, you know what that means. And we worship the idols like Frankie Knuckles. The next one is pretty obvious probably because I am a mom in my real life, but I'm a rave mom. But I like to say that I'm kind of like the social chair of the group. So yeah, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the real goal that I have as a rave mom is to make sure that everyone is having a good time. Whether it is researching venues or researching shows to go to the week of EDC, or making sure that we know what's going on with the schedule so we can determine what's best for the group. I just enjoy making sure that everybody has a good time. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? And the last stereotype that I identify with would be probably Candy Kid. And it's kind of feeds in, I think, from being a rave mom, is I just like to take care of people. I like to give gifts and just see people light up. And I love what all the Candy Kids stand for, that plur mentality of connecting with other people. I'm a creative, I love crafts, so I mean, being able to make bracelets and gift them to people who I randomly don't know, sign me up. Yep, I would say house head, rave mom, and Candy Kid.
So my rave stereotype is a bit of a hybrid. I call it the seasoned Chad, okay? Everyone knows the Chad, this ultimate hype man, getting everybody involved, getting all their friends on the dance floor. The moves are freaking high energy. You see me on the dance floor and it screams he went to Ohio State and was in a huge frat, even though I wasn't. But I'm all doing it all respectfully, making sure I'm saying excuse me when I go by people, making sure to give everyone their space. you respect the rules of the game, right? So the signature move of the seasoned Chad has got to be the, excuse me, can you check if there's gum on my shoe? And if you've never seen that move before, it looks a little something like this.
What's up guys, it's Becca Grace again. Let's see, if I had to pick what type of raver I am, I've never really given this one too much thought, I guess, just because I'm always the one wandering around and like doing so many different things. And that's how I figured out that I'm the wanderer. I'm definitely the one in your group that you're gonna turn around and be like, wait, where's Becca? She was literally, I swear, she was there 2 seconds ago. Like, I swear I saw her. And then about like 30 minutes later, or an hour later, or maybe 2 sets later, I just pop up out of nowhere and I magically find you guys and everything's fine and I tell you about some random adventure, some random thing I found. So I'm definitely the wanderer, but I'm also a little bit of a candy kid. I've been learning how to make cuffs. I know how to make perlers. I absolutely love trading and making people's day when you give them a special piece of candy that you made for them. It's definitely a little bit of a candy kid and also an amateur glover. I'm definitely still new. I'm a beginner amateur, but I definitely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I guess I would be the wanderer, candy kid, and flow artists. What are you?
What type of raver am I? I think I would consider myself a headbanger / rhythm kid, but I'd also put myself into this mosh pit coordinator category because I love the pits. I love being around the pit. I love being in the pit. I love doing high knees in the pit. I love throwing bodies in the pit. I love throwing elbows in the pit, but I do not like hurting people in the pit. Let's just get that clear, get that straight. I'm not here to hurt people, but I don't really consider myself a wook. You know, I take showers. I don't mooch on people. And, you know, I'm always wearing black pants, no candy, black tees, merch, my own merch. And just very heavy, very dark, not very, like, happy and fluffy. We're very dark and aggressive on the rhythm side, on the dubstep side. Very aggressive dancing. But it's all very fun, very energetic. And I would definitely consider myself a bass head, a mosh pit kid, and a rhythm kid.
All right, you guys, we made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for checking this one out. It was so much fun seeing the different fam members and what their personalities were. So if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And again, we would love it if you would consider subscribing over here so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we have coming up. Again, you can follow along with us on Instagram at It's the Lunchbox and at LunchboxFam on TikTok if you want to watch any of those fun videos that we're coming out with for the community. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and we will see you on our next one. Bye, guys.